Amen. You're in Blessed Conversations.
Yeah, does that mildew does that apply to shit stains on boxers? Cum stains on my underwear?
Whoa. There's a verse about that in a minute. You just got to be patient. But the Lord provides us our segues, just as He provides us many other things. And now I will read from Leviticus 15, unclean bodily discharges. This is for all the young men out there who you're thinking about, the young ladies, the girls in your Spanish class. I know how it is, but maybe you should hear a little bit of this too. The Lord gave Moses and Aaron the following regulations for the people of Israel. When any man has a discharge from his penis, the discharge is unclean, whether the penis runs with it or is stopped up by it. Any bed on which he sits or lies is unclean. Anyone who touches his bed or sits on anything the man has sat on must wash his clothes and take a bath, and he remains unclean until evening. Anyone who touches the man with the discharge must wash his clothes and take a bath, and he remains unclean until evening. If the man with the discharge spits on anyone who is ritually clean, that person must wash his clothes and take a bath. Then he remains unclean until evening. Any saddle or seat on which the man with the discharge sits is unclean. Anyone who touches anything on which the man sat is unclean until evening. Anyone who carries anything on which the man sat must wash his clothes and take a bath, and he remains unclean until evening. If a man who has a discharge touches one of you without first having washed his hands, you must wash your hands and take a bath, and you remain unclean until evening. Any clay pot that the man touches must be broken, and any wooden bowl that he touches must be washed. I think that one's kind of self-explanatory. Have your discharges. Just be careful and be clean. That's, Amen. You're on Blessed Conversations.
How you doing there, you fucking guy?
Hey, all right. The Lord teaches forgiveness. If you can go on without swearing,
If anything, I
you're
just
welcome.
want to know.
Hey.
How's your tie, tough guy?
Oh, dear Lord, please help these callers to clean up their act and accept you into their lives and into their hearts, and know that they need to be saved and not speak the devil's words like shit and fuck and goddamn it. Amen. Hello, you're on Blessed Conversations.
Yes, I have a mildew-like discharge from my penis.
Ooh, that's a
I
tough
discovered it while eating a ham sandwich.
Ooh.
What should I do?
Jeez, you're really... Wow, I might need to expand my ministries here. Well, you shouldn't have been eating the pig, first of all. That's an animal with divided hooves, but that does not chew the cud. So that's 10 rosaries right there. Then, I don't know how you got the mildew in your penis, but maybe you need a priest to ritually clean your penis.
To ritually clean my penis?
Yes, your penis needs to be ritually cleaned.
And stay away from the open-toed something?
Divided hooves.
That clove, what?
Don't wear open-toed sandals either.
No more, and does this cover camel toe?
Well, it says right here of Leviticus 11, verses 4 through 6, but you must not eat camels, rock badgers, or rabbits. So I'm going to say yes.
Damn it. Thank you, sir, for your help.
Oh, amen. Amen. See, and that's why I started my ministries. I want to help people like Jesus on the mount or Moses on the rock. I am here to listen to your questions and help you and lead you to spiritual salvation. Amen. And have another caller. Amen. You're on Blessed Conversations.
Yeah, well, what was that verse again? Leviticus what about if you rub it out,
Oh, about the discharge?
Yeah.
From the penis?
How do I get clean again? Sometimes I...
Wash your hands.
Rub it out maybe like 4 or 5 times a day.
Oh, wow.
Does that mean that I'm clean?
Wow.
I'm dirty all day?
11
and
rosaries.
then the next day I'm clean?
You're going to do 11 rosaries. You should keep kosher just, to be safe.
Stop rubbing them out is what you're saying then, huh?
Yes. Well, I'm not saying it. The Lord is saying it. This is good news.
Hey, yeah. Well, what's that verse again? I need to read up on that because I've always been wanting to know. Leviticus. I've been rubbing them out for like 20. Maybe about since I was 15, and I'm
How old are you now?
26 now, so that's a
How
good,
old are you now?
You know, it's a good waist.
How old are you now?
About 26.
Wow. Well, it's a good thing you called it. You tuned in today and you called me. The verse on the penis discharge is Leviticus 15. So Leviticus
All right,
15.
thanks a lot.
Yes. All right, we have one more caller, and then I think it might be time for a song. Amen. You're on Blessed Conversations. How may I assist you today?
How are you? Hello.
Hi. Can you speak up a little bit, please?
Hello?
I'm having trouble. The good Lord has clogged my ears with earwax.
Well, the good Lord
There
will
we
help
go.
your ears if you hold on.
Okay.
From one Jew to another. I just have a question.
I'm not a Jew. I'm a Christian.
You're going bald.
I'm a Christian, ma'am.
First of all, this is not a man. This isn't a bubby. This is a zeta.
Pardon?
This is not a bubby. This is a zeta.
Okay. All right. Let's have a song. Bible if you wanna have good survival. Don't have discharges from your penis. Read the Bible and you'll have happiness. 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 Don't eat animals that don't chew the cud. You know that the Lord is your bud. If you have a mildew problem, take it to the priest, he can resolve them. Can resolve them. Resolve them. Amen. You know, I find that, and I'm a young man myself, I'm 20 years old, and I find that a lot of people my age, like the young man with the discharge in his penis who called, they have trouble accepting the Lord into their lives, and I think that music is a great way to you know break down some doors, not open doors, but just really break them down. God never closes a door without opening a window, but we're breaking down the doors of prejudice and hatred and all that good stuff. Let's have another reading. One of my favorite passages. Leviticus 24, verses 10 and 11, an example of just and fair punishment. There was a man whose father was an Egyptian and whose mother was an Israelite named Shelemith, the daughter of Dibri, from the tribe of Dan. There in the camp this man quarreled with an Israelite. During the quarrel he cursed the Lord, so they took him to Moses, put him under guard, and waited for the Lord to tell them what to do with him. The Lord said to Moses, "Take that man out of the camp. Everyone who heard him curse shall put his hands on the man's head to testify that he is guilty, and then the whole community shall stone him to death. Then tell the people of Israel that anyone who curses God must suffer the consequences and be put to death. Any Israelite or any foreigner living in Israel who curses the Lord shall be stoned to death by the whole community. Any who commit murder shall be put to death. Any who kill an animal belonging to someone else must replace it. The principle is a life for a life."